with my foundation. This has been my go-to lately. It adds the prettiest subtle glow to my skin. I like applying with my fingertips first and then going back in with a brush to get a really flawless finish. Then I move on to concealer. I love Shape Tape. A little goes a long way, so I just apply a little bit in the areas I want coverage and then blend out with a damp beauty blender. Then I go in with bronzer. I like using a cream bronzer for a really natural, flawless looking finish. So I just apply a little bit and then blend it out really well. Once my cream bronzer is blended in, I'll go in with a little bit of powder, just add a little extra dimension to my color and to blend my neck. You want to make sure that your face and your neck match. Next up is blush. I love powder and cream blush. I'm using cream blush right now. Just adds a really nice pigment and again, a flawless finish. Then onto filling in my brows. I love this brow pencil. I find that using short strokes and taking my time on it allows a really natural looking brow. I always finish with a clear brow gel to really lock in the color, and I make sure to brush my natural hairs up to give a fuller look. Then I prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. I've been using this paint pot for years. This is definitely a must-have product for me. Then I go in with one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, the Naked 2 palette. I just use two colors here, so I start with a light color all over, and then I will go in with a slightly darker color to add a little bit of dimension. But I don't do a ton of eyeshadow for like an everyday look. I like to just add a little bit of something without feeling too heavy. Then I go in to line my lid. I usually start at about mid-eyelid and pull it out a little bit for a little bit of a tail. Adds a little bit of drama without feeling like too much for an everyday look. A must-do step in my routine is adding primer to my eyelashes ahead of mascara. This is the best one I've ever used, and it's drugstore. Then to the most time-intensive part of my routine, adding mascara to my lashes. I take a lot of time with this to make sure that they look how I want them to, and I usually do 2 coats. I like to add a little extra dose of glow to the high points of my cheeks, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. This illuminator is stunning. So stunning. I love it so much. So I just blend that out with a damp beauty blender to get a really pretty finish. Then I set everything with my favorite setting spray, let that dry for a second, and go in to finish with some lipstick.